Welcome back for the first time in 4 months. It's wonderful to have you guys back here. All right, Lily, I'm going to mute you for the recap
Goodbye.
for just a little bit. All right. So, to recap, the western hills of Espa are awash in conflict. The Knoll clans and the Mages of Fëdor have been in on and off war for the past 40 years, with no end in sight. Initially, your party came to this region in search of more info regarding the Daybreak Society and the Harbingers, but as soon as you entered the Great Forest, you were ambushed by Knoll Rangers and taken to their matriarch. In exchange for your lives, you would be asked to help the Knolls turn the tide of this war and infiltrate the nearby town of Myraine. According to your hyena captors, this town is a critical military base, a hotspot for the Daybreak Society, and is surrounded by a magical barrier preventing travel to and from. To take the town would deny the magedom a key foothold in the region. In order to bypass the barrier, an ingenious idea of skipping to the Feywild and back was devised by an allied Knoll clan, and when you were ready, they sent you on your way. Lily, can you hear us? I've unmuted you. Very well. While in the Feywild, you encountered a fellow explorer named Celica. She seemed quite willing to join you on your travels, mostly in hopes of finding a way out of the plane together. Through fighting a murderous horse, bargaining with dryads, and flirting with satyrs, your group mostly made it through the Feywild without too much trouble. Of note, you happened upon an older otter folk man during your journey, who was revealed to be Skip Amano, the long-lost father of Cork Amano. Though you attempted to convince him to join you, excessive violence in trying to separate him from his elven compatriots, even though they had apparently placed charm on him, led him to dismiss your group as he ventured away into the Feywild alone. Further into your journey, you defeated a rock that had been tracking you, and you passed into the domain of Fablerise, signified by a long tunnel of arched branches and cobwebs. Though you had heard whispered voices as you passed by, you were unable to divine the source. Further in, you finally reached the magical barrier that surrounded Myraine. It extended beyond the material plane into the Fey realm, but was still able to be traversed. Midway through a long rest within the dome, Emrys once again hears the voices, and emerges from the dome to investigate, only to find a trio of raccoons playing card games. After joining in and having a small conversation, you learned about a powerful archfey named Yarnspinner and requested an audience. Many hours later, a giant spider appeared and introduced himself as the eponymous Yarnspinner, archfey of the Fablerise domain. After diffusing the immediate trepidation inherent to himself being a giant spider in your company, Yarnspinner asked the party what they were doing. Upon learning that the party simply wished to go back to the material plane, he offered a solution. In exchange for the party destroying the intrusive barrier and having Ember return to regale the Archfey with his oratory skills, Yarnspinner would send the party back to the material plane. Upon agreeing to the contract, Yarnspinner wrapped you in magical silk, and you drifted off into a comatose slumber. The drizzle of freezing water awakens you all unceremoniously. Though darkness surrounds, you hear the white noise of a bitterly cold rain falling. As your eyes slowly adjust to the dim light, you can just make out the looming silhouettes of a pine forest and a soft golden glow through the trees from one direction. Partially melted old snow covers patches of the ground, and clouds cover the dark sky. As you sit up, you all feel a minor wave of relief as you have been returned to your familiar bodies. The world is yours. And
I think
I would
Emrys
like
is going to
everyone,
start by stretching out and just really enjoying how tall he is again.
I would like everyone
Yeah,
to join
Lawrence is
the
gonna be doing the
owlbear.
same fucking thing. Oh, it's owlbear time.
It's owlbear time.
God,
I gotta find it.
I will send a link.
Right there.
Yeah, Lawrence is definitely stretching, adjusting armor, sort of like getting back used to his normal body.
Oh goodness, tiny. For just a very, very big map.
You guys should not be able to see anything, right?
I cannot
cannot see anything.
Perfect.
Yeah, Doric will just like sit up and just rub his head and just like massage his knees, just like, oh.
Alright. Nat, Ember, you guys should... Everyone should start slowly being able to see more and more things. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
Are,
out of the forest.
Yep.
are we on the
okay,
edge
so
of the image?
you are on the bottom side of the map, yes.
Okay, perfect.
I still can't see anything on Owlbear.
Try to go all the way down.
Down just a little
then
bit,
zoom
yeah.
in.
Right now?
I'm trying to scroll all the way out. Maybe I need to reload.
Like drag your map to look down. Like it's a huge map. When I started, it was the dot where we are was like off my screen down.
Yeah, it's still not wanting to load. What the hell?
I've set you to own your own token. Yeah, if you want to try reloading. Otherwise, I will simply just switch over.
Yeah, I've been reloading. I reloaded twice, still nothing. What the fuck, Owlbear?
Right now? No, nothing?
Reloading.
Well, don't
Are you logged
reload.
into
Oh.
I'm just setting your token to be owned by you.
You're right, it is punishment for being late.
Well, as long
I
as
still
everyone
can't
else
fucking
can see.
anything. Well,
Does
Lawrence
everyone
is
have
blind.
Spectre? Does everyone have the Spectre plugin installed, or is that unnecessary? I can't remember.
I
I
don't
don't think I
remember.
have it, and I can see
I
just
don't think I
fine.
have. I don't think I have anything.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was client side or
Yeah.
not. But... All right. Well,
I wonder if maybe I need to use a different browser. Hold up, that might be it.
I don't think so. But I can
Spencer, did
use
you
this.
give me blind sight in the thing?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Sorry, I just was like, wait a minute, some things are not, I don't have a clear color like you guys do. That's crazy.
Quick question
You have.
to the
I think you have 10 feet of blind sight and then 60 feet of mind sight. So everything past that is in gray for you. Should be at least.
Correct.
DM.
Yep.
When we went inside the Fey, were we in the winter months?
You were in the. Yes, you were basically in midwinter.
Okay, so it's not weird that it's cold and snowy where we are.
No, it's not. Not like drastically weird. No.
Okay, and I'm just checking for time travel shenanigans. I want to make sure it's not been 4 months since we went in.
No, this checks out.
It's basically either
Seems
been
tricky.
like it's been like a couple days to it could have been like a year or more.
Yeah,
you
I-
just know you're
but
you're in
I don't have any way
you're
to
in
check that.
winter-ish.
Yeah, okay. Emma looks the rest of the party and just goes, I am so happy to have my own race back, no offense. No offense. Listen, Doric has been talking. By the way, Doric, how does your brain feel? Is your thoughts fast again? Bitch ass.
Feel gloriously busy-headed.
Yeah. So I'm not the most racist member of the party. I just want to put that out there.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just
Alright, that's not important, I don't think.
So this
really-
is more similar to how you look normally, yes?
Oh,
This
yeah.
is how we look.
Yes,
This is
that's
how we
right.
look normally. Oh, sorry. Holy shit, I need to readjust to using Lawrence's Holy shit.
Lawrence, what happened?
Lawrence has been feminized.
Lawrence taking feminizing hormone right?
After taking a brief journey through the Feywild, you got your gender trans.
Yeah,
I was about to say the
Lawrence
teleportation
getting
gave
more
you body
mileage.
surgery.
fucking Lawrence getting more voice training than me in real life.
Yeah, so for the first time, Celica, you are faced with quite unfamiliar faces looking back at you, but familiar voices. It's a bit of a shock.
Well, nice to actually, make introductions properly. Oh god, I gotta get used to Dork's accent again.
I suppose you would not know where we are now, as this was not your intended way of exiting the Feywild.
Well, for the look of that wall over there, I think we are in, well, the general area where we were planning to get to. And because of that, I think we should probably catch Celica up on what we're doing here, perhaps?
It only
Yeah,
seems
now would
polite.
probably be a good time for that.
I am all ears.
Well, I've been told that I'm not the most gentle when it comes to breaking quite tense news. So, and you'll just like gesture to like anyone.
I know of someone who is very good at breaking tense news, and he's going to gesture towards Ember.
Famously, that's untrue.
Of course, of course.
I surmised you are not the gentle kind of silver tongue.
No. Sorry, I had a sex joke there, but I'm not gonna say it because
No, he's an
don't
asshole.
worry. Yeah. Anyway, out of character. What the fuck are we doing? I forgot.
Someone didn't pay attention to the recap.
I was like, I was
No
deafened
one's-
for it. I have a reason to not know.
If no one's going to talk, then Doric will explain because I have my notes up.
Yeah.
Actually,
Ember
Boss-
honestly
is Boss
probably doesn't
talking?
remember anyway, so.
No, I think it's picking up my
stand
character.
down for a lot of it.
All right. Well, I guess we have a lot to do, so I guess I'll just try and keep it brief. So the basic gist of what we're doing here, just to recap everyone apparently, we got into trouble with some gnolls earlier, and in exchange of them not killing us, they've sort of conscripted us to enter a town here and take down the magical barrier, sealing it away. Aside from that, we, as a group, or, well, I guess I have quite important business here in Myraine as well. The big major thing, we have to find what's making this big barrier and disable it, destroy it, or just turn it off in general. We don't know what it's causing, but it's big and powerful. I have my own theories, but they're all just theories right now. What we do know about this town is that, well, we do know that forces from the Magedom are here, but also members of the Daybreak Society are housed out here in quite dense numbers, from what I've heard.
And the Daybreak Society are very bad. I don't know if we've talked to you. I don't think we've talked to you about them yet, but they're bad.
It
blew
sounds
up the moon.
rather cult-like.
Yeah, they blew up the moon. That's bad.
They're,
And-
well, not them necessarily, but they are a
They were
group
part
of...
it.
They're just a puppet for who blew up the moon.
Celica,
Well, yes, but
you have no idea what they're talking about.
Yeah, don't worry. I
Oh,
sure
shit.
don't. Yeah, she's just
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of
laying
like,
it on a little thick.
okay.
Mind
yeah.
sight does not reach the moon.
Yeah, but
I
she's
think-
just nodding up and down like you guys are talking. Not crazy, but clearly she's not going to make the links that you guys are hoping that she will. She's just like, cool.
I
Listen,
think
the
Ember
Daybreak...
realizes this halfway through, and he just turns to Doric and goes, Doric, I don't think You've seen the moon.
Can I ask what time of day it is? Are the moons out?
It
What's the matter?
is. You're not sure what time of day, but it is definitely night. And there is heavy cloud cover, so you can't see the moons even if they are out.
True.
Pardon me, Amber, but I would like to take away the notion that I have not been blind forever. I have, in fact, seen the moon back when it apparently existed.
Well, yes.
Well,
You
there's
know how there
two
were
of
two
them.
moons, right?
Yes.
One of them got blown up. Like a week ago. Or something. 2 weeks? 3 weeks? A month. A while ago. Recently.
We've been dealing with a lot.
It's been a rough time.
So the Daybreak Society is decidedly bad.
They also are quite responsible for many acts of terror, including just causing an explosion in a populated bar of civilians in Tano.
Yes,
Oh my.
And they're the people responsible for stealing my husband away.
Oh.
That's the second reason why we're here. A while back, we ran into some... Well, I don't know if I would call them fortune tellers. Information brokers. I asked
Generous
them...
term, but sure.
They were selling information and memories. They told me that my husband is here. This is also just where I lost him in the first place.
My condolences to your husband. I do hope that we find him safely.
Well, for starters, I guess I should tell you what we're going to be looking for. Doric will actually take off the necklace that he has been wearing since day one, with a metal plate and a ring on it. He will tap the plate, and on it will appear a picture of a much happier and younger looking Doric on it. It looks very well put together and much more just cleaner. And he is in the arms of a very large human man with dark hair and very piercing yellow eyes, with like a very sharp toothy smile. It's been quite a long time since I've seen him, and I honestly don't know what kind of state we'll find him in. I don't even know if he's alive now, but...
May I ask the reason for his departure? Oh, sorry, you were about to introduce his name.
His name is Iander, or Aya. He and I were going to travel for a while. I figured out what to do with myself. And not too far from just leaving our home, we were attacked by monster hunters. Daybreak Society. All because he's a werewolf.
So, do they dislike lycanthropy, or were they hoping to enlist your husband in some kind of...
The Daybreak Society despises all kinds of lycanthrope and beast folk.
Which is also likely why they have their hands in Myraine and by extension the Fedoran military. Because they have been leading a lot of killing against some beast folk.
From what I gathered from my investigations in Tano, the Daybreak Society started out over here during the war with the Gnolls. And, well, I will also say back to my husband, I will make it known that, once again, he is a werewolf. If you do see a very large werewolf with black fur and bright eyes, that's probably him, but be especially careful. Who knows what he's been through.
Lawrence, did you go werewolf at all during? No, because there was no lunar cycle in the Feywild, right?
Yes,
No.
that is true. But he
I have
did.
no idea that you're a werewolf unless you said something, or a werehite.
Yeah, she would have no idea that Lawrence is a hyena, actually, not werewolf, but yes.
Well, I have always been told that sort of thing is something of a curse, but I don't see the indiscriminate killing of an entire people as a reason for anything.
I come from a place where many people with lycanthropy learn to live in harmony with their bestial side, as there's no real cure to it.
Of course.
Just kind of like nod his head.
The only way to live peacefully is to have peace with yourself. Ultimately, one would become stronger that way. Let us go find your husband.
But this is also going to be strange. A strange warning, but we'll also have to be on the lookout for anyone with a bright, shining head. I know you're blind, Celica, and I don't know how that will translate to how you sense the world, but if you see or sense anyone with a star for a head, do be very careful.
Surely you do not mean the shape of a star, but rather the form of a star.
The form of a star, yes. Big ball of fire.
If somebody's head is shaped like a star, also, they might be weird. It's a weird shape.
I would take note of that as well.
Yeah. I just wanted to point that out.
Is this someone from the Daybreak Society?
They're not exactly, but they are from a group that is basically using them for their own means. They're a part of a very powerful group.
Harbingers, right? They were called.
They're called the Harbingers.
They were part of blowing up the moon.
That they are. And also perhaps trying to, disrupt the stability of reality, but
yeah,
one thing at a time.
Yes, we should be clear that they have more plans aside from just blowing up the moon. Should we go over the flooding?
I mean, we could, but I don't know if that'll help us.
We don't know if that's a thing.
We are
we don't
laying
know
it
if that's
kind of thick, aren't we? I mean,
Hey, that's what I was
shouldn't
thinking.
we prioritize what's important now?
Celica, how are you feeling with all this?
I do not grow weary from the news. It is not that I do not take you seriously. It is more that oftentimes my life is more on a micro scale as opposed to the macro scale that everyone is talking about currently. So, out of sight, out of mind, and I am blind.
That's fair.
Can I have everyone make a Constitution saving throw?
Why the fuck are you like this?
What?
There's simply no other way to be.
Everyone
There's
make a
simply no other way to
Constitution
be.
saving throw.
We are getting
I got
punished
really
for
good.
dawdling. I knew it.
That's gonna be a 4, baby.
A 17.
23.
Okay.
Oh no.
17.
Okay. Amorous, what was yours?
15.
15. Okay.
I was trying to decide if I wanted to add anything, but 15 is okay.
Right, yep. While you're up there, I'm gonna fix that. Everyone except Ember takes 4 cold damage. Ember, you take 8 cold damage, as the rain has soaked through your clothes and is now freezing you to the bone.
You got me real scared there that this was anything but environmental damage.
Yeah. Guys,
I'm
I
going
do
to...
not have the most insulation in my bones now that I am growing older. I do wish that we would go and find your husband soon.
I'm freezing my ass off here, guys.
I'm
Can we
going to
move?
cast Prestidigitation to dry myself.
All right.
Fancy schmancy.
That will give you advantage on your next save, whenever that happens.
All right. All right, we barely know anything about this place. We still need to figure out what we're up against.
Right now, it is being in the middle of the woods soaked by rain. Let us move.
Yes, I agree.
So
Or at
there
least get
is
to cover.
visible from where you are. There is a soft glow through the trees to the northeast of your position.
Follow!
Move there.
That is northwest, but you can go that direction if you would like as well.
I don't have a compass on.
I say,
Okay.
there's a little gap here.
Yeah, okay, let's go that way.
There's no gap here.
I think it's very canon that Ember
So
is not
as
good
you-
at directions.
As you reach this clearing, opposite of where the glow is, you see what looks like the barrier that you passed through in the Feywild. This appears to be the inside edge of that barrier on the material plane. It is a shimmering gold yellow, but it doesn't emit almost. It emits almost no light.
Actually, can I... Real quick, Dork is gonna go up to the barrier.
Sure. It has a soft kind of low frequency hum as you get closer to it.
Can I discern anything about its nature from this side, perhaps? Like its origin,
Yeah, give me an Arcana
like what
check.
kind of magic? Okay, Arcana is a plus 10. 18.
18.
You should consider adding 1d4 to that in case it makes it a 20, and that's a big number.
You are not next to Doric.
Can I move up next to him?
Yes, but only for subsequent checks. Doric specifically separated from the rest of the group.
Okay.
Benefits of staying together. With a 18, I believe it was,
Yes.
you learn that this is similar to magic you have read about regarding force fields and barriers and the like. You've heard of something like an anti-life shell, which is a very powerful spell that practitioners of the arcane can cast. There are elements that are similar, but it's not the exact same spell. You can't really make out anything more than that. The trees seem to pass through it without much issue.
Can I pick up a stick and throw it at the barrier?
Sure. You pick up the stick, it bounces right off.
I'm going to guess that there's a lot of complicated selectivity of a spell like this.
You also you can barely see through the field. It definitely blurs and darkens everything on the other side.
That does not seem very advantageous for people positioned in here.
It blocks everything, but you can't see out of it. Must suck.
I will go back
I
over to
assume
the
it's like when
party.
you take like one of those full body shields over your body and kind of cover
Yeah.
under it. That style of protection.
At the same time, though, people looking from the outside probably also see that same, like, can't make out any details when looking in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are we moving up here?
Yes.
Now that... Oh, we
Well, the
found the
barrier.
barrier. That's a good first step.
I vote we follow the barrier's edge.
I mean, would it not make more sense to try to seek the barrier's middle? So we actually just try to head inwards, because, like, you know, my experience with magic is when there's a huge circle, the power that created it is always in the middle.
It is.
Well, that argues that whatever made it is stationary, or that the bubble has to stay centered around it. There's spells you can cast and then sort of, like, away from it.
Dor, you
Well,
said that the spellwork is
from-
complicated, right?
From what I've garnered, it's very similar to a spell called Anti-Life Shell, but extremely different and much more complicated. But my guess is that something this immense is being, well, it's being generated by something, whether it's some sort of artifact or an incredibly powerful person. It probably takes a lot of concentration if that's so, but so either way, we're probably at the very center.
So it's something that has to sustain the magic. Therefore, if we take the thing or kill the guy or disrupt the mechanism, we can break the shell.
That's what I assume.
Yeah. So
But I can also assume
Yes,
that
but
there's a good
there-
chance that it's guarded. Heavily.
there also may be advantages to scoping out the area in case in case we might need to retreat for whatever reason.
That's what I was
So-
thinking. It keeps us from being surrounded. We get a bigger sense of how big the sphere is. We're not likely to get lost by being unanchored in the middle.
not a bad argument.
Also, I mean, I've been thinking, how are we going to scout this out? I can easily, well, I've rigged up a nice repetitive enchantment to store a spell that I know in the etchings of my gun. I can turn myself invisible, and I can also fly for quite some time. If we need to, I can probably scout ahead from the sky.
I also have an idea how to get us in scout. Everybody hands up if you're okay being transformed into a bird.
Dork will
I
shrug
think
but raise
Lawrence
his
will put his
hand.
hands up.
Okay. I can make you into a bird, and you can fly. I assume nobody's gonna... Actually, at the end, do we see birds in here?
Give me a perception check at disadvantage.
Yeah. Ooh. Why am I
Can I-
disadvantaging?
It is raining, it is foggy, it is cold, and it is
Yeah,
dark.
okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Can
No,
I,
that's fair.
Probably situations
It's
where
down
guidance
in
would
you.
light out.
can I also look for birds and or help the roll?
Make it a normal roll, Ember.
Okay, cool. That's gonna be,
What-
Looking for partridges on the ground floor.
it's gonna be a 15.
Would I be able to add guidance to that?
You can,
To
yeah.
see a bird. I love that.
To see a bird! This is important
Yeah.
business. So add
What do I
1d4.
add to guidance? What?
1d4.
Okay. Oh, that's 4. That's gonna be
Nice.
19 then.
Hey, 19. You do not see any birds.
Okay, slight correction. I don't know if there's that much wildlife in here, so a singular bird might be suspicious.
The denizens of the
probably-
Feywild were having trouble getting through. Anything that was living in here might have either died off or were hunted by the people inside.
Yes, so a bird flying over might not be the spy craft that I thought it would be. That might just get you shot out the sky.
We don't see
Yes,
any
it
animals.
really does suck to be a bird flying around and minding your own business, and then being shot with a gun.
Yes.
A
Emrys,
what?
what he's like,
Yeah, that would suck.
we know what guns are.
I know, but why are they everywhere? You people and your guns.
We don't
I was
know if they
talking
have
about when
guns
Dork
here.
shot the rock. I was making a reference. Anyway, Celica's gonna start wandering this way to go to another tree.
Christ,
Oh,
the old woman.
Can I have everyone give me
Wandered
another?
off into the home.
Can I have everyone give me another Constitution saving throw?
sure, yes,
God.
sir.
Do I get anything from my character staying under the trees this whole time we've been talking?
No,
I've been making an active
Yeah,
that
me
would have
too.
helped.
That's fine.
That would have helped at the start of the rainfall.
But now we're already
all
soaked.
all the trees are soaked. Dora, you have
You fucking
advantage.
kill me with hypothermia.
That'll be
Spencer,
16
can
for
I?
me.
Ooh, 23.
Wait. Sorry, I got ahead of myself.
That's a 10.
That's a
That's
dirty
a
20.
14.
Okay. Okay. Has everyone rolled?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone less than a 10, you take a total of 6 cold damage. Everyone else who got more than a 10 or a 10, you take 3 cold damage.
Ah, nice.
Spencer, can I use my +2 intelligence? Can we, with my noble upbringing,
Yeah.
can Emrys use the Pythagorean theorem to determine how large the sphere is?
Oh my god, please.
Give me an intelligence check.
Alright.
I'd say,
with
yeah,
that.
you certainly can try. Emrys would have the knowledge to attempt that, as would probably Doric.
Let me see if there's
What's,
something I can
actually, what's
add
your
to that.
intelligence?
I have a +2.
I have a +5. So do you want to help me, or...
We can both do it together. I'll help you do it.
Okay.
One of you
So
has to
that-
help the other because the Pythagorean theorem would say that it's not a dome. So,
What?
This is true. It would say it's a.
if it's a dome, if you
That's-
find the hypotenuse, it's a straight line, so we're in a pyramid. So, just I'm actually you with my also +5 intelligence, but no academic.
Oh, I'm just looking for the diameter. I'm not looking for the circumference of the surface area.
Okay, what was the roll for that?
It's just straight intelligence.
Straight intelligence? Okay.
Wait, as they roll, quick question to the DM. Do we see a dome, or do we just see the line? Like, do we see the night sky?
You do, yeah. The field extends up off the ground for about 30, 40 feet, and then it just kind of slowly fades. But
Slowly fade, so... Okay.
Yeah. Over the course of maybe like 50 feet, it just kind of... It's brightest at the ground where it intersects the ground and just kind of slowly gets less and less faint. You don't know if it extends all the way overhead. You don't know if it doesn't.
I got a 17, by the way.
17. It's...
Would we be able to add guidance?
Yeah, sure. Fucking Shadowheart, okay.
I love you,
That'll be a
Shadowheart.
19.
19. It's really hard. You best guess the diameter of this is probably in the range of half a mile or so.
Let me put that into Google, how many feet that is. 1 moment.
Around 2,000 feet, maybe. I mean, it's a really rough estimate. It could be anywhere between 1,000 to 3,000 feet is your estimate.
Okay.
Celica, as you get closer and closer, that as you edge your way across the boundary of the barrier, the brightness the soft glow that comes through the forest begins peeking out, and you can see it's some sort of street lamp, it looks like. Or actually, well, I guess Celica, you wouldn't see the street lamp, but as the rest of your party follows, Lawrence and Ember, I believe, have the longest range of sight. You can see it's a street lamp.
Look, guys, it's a street lamp.
Is this water in front of us, or is it a grass path?
It's a grass path covered in snow.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Okay,
let's
let's try to sneak.
The soft glow gets more intense as you near. Peeking through the pine trunks is a small stone shelter with open walls, adjacent to a cobbled road, with an archway signifying the entrance to the town beyond. And I'll have you stop moving for a second.
Stop moving.
A pillar topped with a burning oil lamp illuminates the area around the building, and within the shelter are two people, both dressed in identical shining brass chain armor with yellow tabards and full face helmets. One appears to be standing guard, eyes locked down the road, and the other is passed out in a chair, head lulled back in sleep.
I think we should go back a little bit into the forest.
I don't think we should. I mean, there are probably ways to take them out or move past them, but I think that's just going to raise so many alarms if the guard posts are missing.
Exactly. Just curious, how many of us are capable of some illusion magic?
Oh, I've still got the hammer that makes me invisible. Let me see.
I don't have any illusions.
Ember Delight
I
can
don't have a
use
lot of illusions, but I can control their minds in a couple of ways.
You can also create
I
a cat.
You can create a
Also
cat.
create a, but I'm not going to take out the cat because it's raining. I'm not going to make the cat suffer through that right now.
What a guy.
I can use the hammer and scope out a little bit.
I can turn invisible for quite a few times. I can
Isn't
also...
Wait, sorry, the hammer that Emrys mentioned, isn't that the type of thing, like, isn't there a drawback to using the hammer?
Yes.
It hurts me after a period of time, but I think it's more of a successive uses problem.
Oh, okay.
I can
Long-term
also
use is
disguise
problematic.
myself in an illusion if need be. I will actually, like, take in the sight of what their armor looks like, just to, like, remember it.
It's pretty unique. You have no problem doing so.
So, do we try to get around them or do we try to walk another path?
I say we try to walk another path for now, at least. And if it seems like moving forward into here is our best bet, then we can cross that bridge when we come to it.
I guess we move in the other way direction. I don't know if we can move around them without being noticed. Which direction is the guard looking in?
The guard is looking about this direction, like down the road.
Okay.
Okay.
We probably see past it, so.
Yeah. The wall on either side of the archway is around 10 feet tall.
I have an idea that I just want to share with everyone. What if I turned invisible and flew it around just to get a lay of the land? Just to get an idea of just how populated this place is.
Perfect.
Be careful, but try.
I wouldn't have a problem with that, but I definitely think we should make you invisible.
I can definitely, I can turn invisible 10 times without using a spell slot.
That's a lot of
What's a
time.
spell slot?
Get on it.
Say the weirdest things sometimes.
It's a magical unit of measurement. Don't worry your
Ah,
pretty
okay.
little head about it.
Yes, I just have spells. I don't know why slots come into it.
All right. Everyone, take some cover the in the trees. Stay warm. I'll come right back here after I get a good look at everything.
Actually,
Lawrence, get over
before
here. Let's
you
cuddle for
go,
warmth.
Lawrence is so excited about that, but also before Doric goes, Lawrence is going to touch him and cast Enhance Ability at 2nd level. And
thank
he's
God.
going to have advantage on Wisdom checks.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I also think you're also gonna get a bardic. Emma's just gonna go, you got this, and give you a 1d8 bardic.
Yay!
So, Doric, you're going invisible and sneaking up?
Yes, Dork will gently kick up into the air as he starts flying, and he will cast invisibility using... He'll, like, pull one of the drawstrings on his cloak, and he will cloak himself.
Okay.
And he's going to fly off. Can I just...
Give me a stealth check with advantage.
Stealth check with advantage.
Emrys, are you also going invisible or no? I know you brought it up.
I think I'm gonna let Dork do it for now.
That is... I'm gonna use a Flash of Genius on that, and that will be a 22.
All right. I'll have you move in 30-foot increments, so we don't get too ahead of ourselves.
Okay. I'll say I'm up, like, 15... No, I'll say 20 feet.
Off the ground?
Yes.
You're still going to be within the pine trees at that height. The pine trees are very tall. Is that your goal?
30 feet.
Still within the pine trees. Pine trees are about 80 to 100 feet tall.
That's okay.
All right.
I'm guessing they're not going to be that tall in the town.
You have no idea.
Right. 30 feet.
You see, as you fly over the guard shack, it looks like. Just checking, is anyone else able to see Doric's vision? You guys should be able to.
I'm not, no.
I am not.
I don't.
Oh, interesting.
All right. Keep going, Doric. Stealthy, stealthy. Pass on over the entryway into the town. You're met in a fork on the cobbled road, and you see some barren fallow fields covered in snow.
I'm using the curve of the barrier as a good, like, guide of where I'm going.
Yeah, you can't see the barrier anymore.
Okay.
Okay.
3 feet.
You keep going down that road.
This place is fucking huge.
Yeah, it's a town. I don't know where... Okay. So as you get to around this point, you start to see the first buildings. Most of them have dark windows. The first one you come up has smoke coming out of the chimney a little bit. So it does appear that there are people home. But you have not seen anyone on the roads yet. You come across more buildings. Still no one on the roads. You start to see a little bit of a glow from street lamps down the road, but you're not quite high enough, and the rain blocks most of your vision from the air. Is your goal just to kind of scout as much as you can?
Yeah.
Okay. Can everyone give me another Constitution saving throw?
Impa and Lawrence get advantage because we're cuddling.
I was right about to fucking ask that.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Hey!
Yeah.
I got a
Technical
fuck.
problem.
18.
18.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
13.
Okay.
One second, I'm seeing if I can improve mine at all.
Celica, what's yours?
5.
Oh.
It's okay, we gotta balance out the good rolls.
I think this is my cue to start saving my spell slots for some healing.
I got a 6.
You got a 6. All right. Anyone less than a 12, which I believe is just Celica and Emrys, you guys are going to take 9 cold damage. Everyone else, you take 4 cold damage.
DM, I have a question. My sheet has the conditions exhausted and frightened.
You can clear those.
Okay.
Oh, wait, how many exhaustion points do you have?
1.
Yeah, you can clear that. You guys got a long rest before you did this.
Okay. Thank you.
Dork, continue on.
Celica's gonna ask the party, is there a reason we cannot just walk up and say hello? I assume it's because we are intruders, but who is to say the entire
Yes.
group is hostile?
It's
You nailed
because
it.
we are intruders, and we have good reason to believe that this entire place will be hostile towards us.
Doric, as you pass, you come up across the first of a handful oil lamps, street lamps in the distance paralleling this road, and you see movement down below for the first time. You see a pair of guards walking down the street, coming towards you.
I will move more towards, like, above the houses.
Okay.
Even though that I am both invisible and flying, I'm still trying to be cautious for like, because I mean, with the weird ass super magic barrier, there's Dork will not like underestimate any of the other magical effects that they can do.
Absolutely. As you kind of chill above the roof, literally, they keep walking towards you, and as they get nearer, you see that their armor is steaming. As the rain kind of pitter-patters upon the brass, it evaporates in a little puff of steam.
Oh, that's clever. Dork will silently, like, whisper to himself, I could do that. Here we go.
Yeah, you can keep going. However, I'm gonna, since you are moving quickly through the air, I'm gonna have you make another Constitution saving throw.
Damn it.
For all
The
of
rest
us?
of the party doesn't.
Or
No,
just
just Doric for now.
Okay.
Damn, that's a 9.
Sorry. The DC is going to keep increasing every time as you spend more and more time in the cold rain. You're going to take, lucky, only 4 points of cold damage.
Can I take a second to feed this whiny little baby as well?
Yes, we can take a quick break for everyone.
I will BRB in that case.
Is everyone back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emrys
Oh.
just left. Okay.
Well, we just lost one.
Oh no.
Well, it's over.
Okay. Welcome back.
Yay!
So, Doric. Or actually, let's go back to the rest of the group. What are you guys doing while Doric is out scouting?
Well, Lawrence and Ember are cuddling. It's very
Yeah.
important.
Very important.
They're very happy to have their old bodies back.
Our gay boys are being very gay.
There's not really much I can do. I can't even sense the guards that are there, I don't think.
And actually, even while I'm cuddling with Lawrence, I'm going to turn to Emrys and I'm just going to go, so if something happens, what do you think the quickest way to kill those guards are?
Probably
Could you
just
say that
rushing in.
What?
Probably just rushing in. I mean, I've got my crossbow.
Okay. I mean, that might raise the alarm, but if, somebody catches Doric, it might not matter. We just might have to rush it. But
That actually makes me think. I wonder what sort of system they use for raising an alarm here. Do they
can
have
we see,
some kind
is
of
there
magic
any, like,
device?
yeah, is there any bells or like little levers or anything in the little guard tower that in any way indicates they could like pull something and raise an alarm?
Give me a perception check. With your d4.
Okay.
Thank you.
Like,
Normal
Okay, yeah.
roll, because I'm assuming someone else is helping you.
While they do that, can I stay within earshot and kind of inch along this perimeter?
17.
17. There doesn't appear to be any sort of device that could sound an alarm.
Okay.
No bells, nothing like that. Alright, Emrys, give me a stealth check.
I will say that I have made a point of trying to stay behind the trees, if that
I know,
assists me
I know.
in any way.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Okay.
saying stealth check.
One moment. Not me looking for something to add to it. It's 21.
21.
We knew.
Alright. You come across the cobbled road, and from where you are, crouched beneath some underbrush, you can see the guard looking down your way, but he doesn't seem to notice your movement.
Okay. I'm gonna inch my way back.
Right. Anything else you're doing?
Actually, can I inch around this way a little bit too?
Sure. Trees. Eventually you come across that wall.
I've yet to see it. Oh, I see it. Let me just... I want to clear it. I want to see the... Okay, that's all I'll be greedy with. I just wanted to see the house.
Yeah, yep.
Okay. That's all
Right.
for me.
Doric, are you continuing on?
Yes, I want to ask, is there any sort of like clock tower or any tall structures around me?
Give me a perception check at disadvantage.
Regular, because
You
I
would have advantage
on
on that, yeah.
Why is that? Oh, yes, you're right.
So it's normal now.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah,
what was
normal.
that?
I was just
Normal.
confirming, so it's normal now because he would have
Yes.
disadvantage. Okay, cool.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Hey.
All right.
You know her.
Yeah. There does not appear to be a clock tower. However, there is a tall dome structure. Not the magical dome, but like an actual roof dome to the north of you.
All right.
And there does appear to be a more dense clustering of lights in that direction as well.
All right. Before I head off that way, when looking at the guards, do they seem tired or just like down in the dumps?
Insight check. Disadvantage.
Insight check and disadvantage. You hate me so much.
But that becomes normal, though.
That's right, because
It's all wisdom all the way
based.
down.
It's wisdom based.
Very well.
Wisdom, baby.
That is a 17.
17. No, not really. They look bored, but they're not slow in their movements.
Okay. I will start heading north.
Right. You can move in like 60-foot increments now, I'll say.
Yay!
Okay. And you pass over some more buildings. They get denser, and there's some more crop fields that you can see. Some trees that are in hibernation, and you just keep on getting closer to this clustering of lights. You can keep going. It's at this point you kind of get to see some larger, more colorful tents that stand out amongst the darkened ground and sky. It looks like a market that might be closed at this point. You can keep going.
Fly over this supposed market.
Nice little market. At this point, you do see two more guards that are just about to exit your viewing distance as they walk northwest on what appears to be the main road.
All right. And there still doesn't seem to be any people around here except for the guards.
Correct.
But there's plenty of houses with chimney smoke, right?
Yep. That's correct. Can I have everyone give me another Constitution saving throw?
Damn.
I suppose.
I was hoping he'd forget about that.
I will never forget.
Well, that's really good for me. That's 25.
16.
Ooh, that is 23.
10. Hey.
Emrys, what was yours?
7.
And Celica, what was yours?
16.
Okay.
Ember, did you roll yours with advantage because we're still cuddling?
Yeah, I know. The 10 was my best roll, man.
Emrys and Ember. Yeah. Emrys and Ember, you take 8 cold damage. Everyone else takes 4.
I also realized I forgot to make concentration checks those other times, so I'm going to roll one now. Let me know if you want me to roll more.
Just roll 1 for now.
Okay. That is a 22.
Okay. And this concentration is on enhanced ability?
Yep.
That was 8 damage?
8 damage, yes.
Yeah. I really want to fix my chilliness, but if I cast prestidigitation, it'll cancel my invisibility.
Just suffer through the cold. I will be able to heal you once you're back.
I have 9 other castings of invisibility, but I'm still gonna save them.
True.
Because you never know. Alright, I'm gonna fly down the main road.
Alright, following the guards.
Yes. Oh, Jesus, I overshot. There we go.
You come across a large L-shaped building with bronze tile roofing, and from this angle you can see that this appears to be some sort of tavern or inn. As you pass over and look behind you, the market has a few stalls for things that sell food. It looks like, weapons shops, jewelers, leatherworking, all manner of crafts. Everything looks to be sealed up, boxed up, and whatnot. You are getting close to the large building with the tall dome that you saw from your vantage point. You can just see the corner of it right here.
Okay. Actually, you said that there are some stalls with weaponry in them?
It looks like a blacksmith's, so there's like an anvil out there, but it looks like any weaponry that might be out is either just normal short swords, all locked away in cases or weapon racks or chests.
Let me check one thing. I need to check the specifics of invisibility. So I switched out my spells, so I have to actually go into like my full spell list to check.
Is the other group doing anything other than just waiting and cuddling and holding out the rain?
I mean, Celica's gonna ask if Emrys found like a hole in the wall or any way to get in that isn't just through the front open gate. She's getting a little restless.
Not really, but there's a road on the eastern side. I considered crossing it, but I mean, this is taking a bit longer than I had hoped, so it might be worth it.
Could certainly go invisible.
That's true. Would you guys mind if I went and did that? I wouldn't want to draw unnecessary attention or leave you without a person.
I will be waiting in the trees in case he makes a move.
Gotcha.
Y'all can cuddle each.
Ember and Lawrence, do you guys care?
No, I trust
I'm good over
Logan
here.
God.
Okay.
We're busy.
Yeah, I can see that.
Let Celica cuddle with you guys. She's an old woman. She needs warmth.
She's not like being blocked. I don't think. Even if she was, she wouldn't get close enough to find out. She's chill. You guys are still strangers.
She's choosing not to join the cuddle. Oh.
Yeah, there's a force field of gay energy she can sense, and it repels her.
Yeah,
The gay aura.
Celica is famously homophobic.
I guess.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Now that I'm being
Ember
so.
is racist and Celica's homophobic. This is known facts about the characters.
Emrys, you take the hammer out of your pack, grip it, and summon the energy through it. This feeling of numbness and chill crawls up your arm that's holding it and then envelops your whole body in invisibility. You take 1 point of necrotic damage right now.
And I'm only going to use it for less than a minute, so
I get it.
I'm going to drop it.
Yep. Give me a stealth check with advantage.
$29.
29. You are incredibly stealthy. Cross the road. The guardsman doesn't even blink.
Maybe.
As you cross the road, the ground becomes less firm and a little more mushy as you walk. You can keep going. You can keep going. Are you just gonna? Okay? So you're going this way. Gotcha.
I'm sort of just moving through the woods to clear all the shadow that's still on my thing.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. And as you
Are
get
there
to
guard
this,
tokens, or am I still not within their mindsight
Sorry.
range? Oh, you're good. I was just like, where the fuck are they? Okay, cool.
yeah, they're in the shack. Okay. As you get to this, you reach the edge of the forest, it appears, and where you can see, you start to see tall kind of swamp grass as the ground beneath your clawed feet becomes very squishy and soft. based on your recollection, you remember that Myraine is situated next to a swamp.
Oh yeah. I will move carefully under the trees. Fuck, I'm at a tree.
Yep.
How fast can I run around here?
You run? You can run, I think, 160. You can run 120 feet in one round. If you're
That is so
sprinting, but you're
fucking
gonna lose
fast.
all your
Jesus
stealth.
Christ.
How many seconds is a round again? 30?
6 seconds.
Oh hell yeah! So I'm gonna use that with the hammer and sort of run around here.
Yeah. I'll let you know when you reach a minute. But yeah, go ahead. So you're gonna run. At this point, you're squelching through the wetland. You're just running all the way?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, hold on.
You
You're
got
getting-
listen.
You're getting about 30
120
seconds. You're about halfway
that's
through a
fine.
minute. At this point, you come up to a dock.
boat. Okay. Perfect. Yippee! I'm gonna do a little peek, and then I'm gonna keep going.
Okay, hold on, 1 sec.
Okay, I'm holding on.
Since you are running through open ground, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Breathing hard as fuck.
Yeah, getting all yeah.
9!
You are going to take 7 cold damage.
It's... Oh wait, I accidentally healed 7. One moment. Wrong button. Okay.
Isn't Emrys cold-blooded?
Yeah,
What's he
so
doing
it's
right
hurting
now?
me more.
That's why he
Hurting me
keeps
more.
failing.
Yeah. Okay, oh, wait, I'm gonna keep running if that's okay. I forgot to get permission.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yippee!
Alright, at this point, it nearly becomes impossible to run as you are pretty much right up against the wetland. But you do see another boardwalk with some boats tied up to it. And at this point, you hear kind of through the rain, you hear a voice quite far away say, "Yeah, I heard something." Alright, go check it out then. It's probably just a fucking deer.
I'm gonna move very quietly, but also still run full speed if I'm allowed.
You can't do that. If you're running full speed, you are not moving quietly.
Okay, well, good luck trying to find me when I'm going 120 feet every 6 seconds.
He's also invisible.
He is
Yeah.
invisible, but he's making lots of squelching noises.
Yep, that's just the pitter-patter of the rain.
Okay,
My tiny feet are much like the pitter-patter of the rain.
keep going. It's at this point you have reached a minute, so you're gonna take 1 point of necrotic
2.
damage again. Nope, just 1.
It says for every minute you've used it for the entire day.
Yep, so you've used it for 1 minute, so you take 1 point of necrotic damage.
I used it... Okay.
You haven't used it yet.
I used it to
This
cross
is-
the road.
Yeah, but this is still a minute. This is 1 minute of use.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going. I'm running.
Right?
I can't stop. Guys, maybe if I move the token across the map fast enough, he can't hit me with cold damage.
It's
Angelica
We're
is
trees.
like hard focused on this guard, waiting for him to get what she assumes is still Emrys on the other side of the road. And she's just like, oh my god, if he finds her, if he
You
finds
keep-
him, it's gonna be so bad.
As you run full speed,
No.
you nearly run right into another guard shack, and you say, "Hey, what was that? Who's there?" You watch as one guard comes out.
I'm gonna very quietly sidestep to the... Like, I'm very mouse-like.
Okay, you're still invisible. The barrier is pretty much right up against where this forest starts, so
Okay.
the guard
I'm
is
not
going to
gonna touch the
move
barrier.
to where he thought he saw or heard something.
I'm just gonna mind my own business.
Can you give me another stealth check with advantage?
Absolutely. There is no way I lose. 27.
27. All right. I'm going to roll something for this card.
Oh, okay.
Hey, there's some weird tracks in the snow over here.
I have tiny feet, much like that of a deer.
That's why they're weird.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna...
You watch the guard as kind of crouch down and just kind of start looking at the tracks. Have him make a survival check. Oh, that's good. And he's gonna start following the tracks, just kind of slowly.
Okay, one moment.
What you doing?
Can I use shape water to fuck with the snow?
You can, but that would disrupt your invisible. No, it wouldn't, because you are using it through a magical weapon. Yeah. Yeah. Give me a what's your spellcasting modifier for that?
A +2.
Sorry. What's your spellcasting skill for that? Shape water is your wisdom, so intelligence. Give me an intelligence check.
Oh, okay.
Because you have multiple spells from multiple sources. What I was asking.
3.
3. It doesn't look very good. In fact, it actually might accentuate your path.
No. Yeah, I instead of 2 tracks, it's like a bajillion.
Are you just gonna stand there?
You're just gonna let him bump into you, bro?
No. Okay, you know what? Okay, I'm going full speed.
Hey! What was that? Get out here!
Cover blown.
Oh wait, my bad. I gotta get the
The
whole
dichotomy
fence.
of Emrys going "Meow," and guards legitimately like panicking.
I guess we get to figure out how the alarm gets raised.
Oh shit! Wait, I fucked something.
I also have been forgetting that we can't see each other's like pathways and lines of sight. So yeah, you really haven't really been seeing much.
This thing is big as
fuck.
Hold on. As you pass this wall, you notice a second wall about 30 feet tall beyond it, just a little bit beyond it, and back here. I don't know if you can see. Back here, you just barely saw the tip of a very large ballista mounted in a corner.
DM, I think my map might be bugged because I've lost all my old stuff now.
Oh, that's okay.
I think there's a limit to how many like circles of shadow you could have at once.
That's very possible. Oh yeah, I'm seeing it too. Yep, you're right. Well,
oh my god, it is! I'm watching it tick down in real time.
it's Emrys's memory forgetting on exactly where he was.
Oh fuck!
At this point, you are now 2 minutes into your illusion, your thing. So you're gonna take 3 points of necrotic damage, and can I have you give me a Constitution saving throw? Everyone else is good.
11.
11 still fails. You're going to take a total of 4 cold damage, and you happen across a third guardhouse.
I'm gonna walk quietly through here.
Righty. But as you slow down and walk quietly, you hear the what looks like rhythmic pounding footsteps of someone running after you behind you.
Fuck. Okay. DM pause.
Yep.
Am I within 120 feet
Of
of the party?
No, you
On
are
the opposite
I
thousands
saw
of feet
that
away.
2,000. I saw that 2,000. Jesus.
This was your decision.
I know.
You guys are
I
gonna.
know.
Dawn comes and you guys are gonna find an Emerus popsicle.
No, the problem is if I disappear, will they come looking for me? Because I don't need that.
We will come looking for you.
I
I can
know.
assure you that.
That's the problem.
Right.
Poor baby.
Yeah, you snuck
I'm just
past
putting this
that
out
curse.
there. I'm just putting this out there. If Emerus dies, we can revive
Again?
him pretty fucking easily at this point. We're level 14.
Crazy.
If you have
Yeah, I should
diamonds,
just
yeah.
die in the cold and.
I think I do have diamonds, but I thought you said I could still just use gold.
Nope. You need diamonds specifically. You
I
can
have like
buy-
5 of my abilities locked off by material costs because you need the
Yeah.
object.
I have
Okay.
300 gold worth of diamonds then.
All right.
Spencer, can I estimate how many more minutes it'll take me to dash the rest of the way?
Maybe
I'm like halfway around, right?
Yeah, you get the sense that you're about halfway around. Maybe another 2 minutes.
Let
You
me
can keep going.
see.
Keep running.
Yeah, give me a second.
At this point,
Yep.
let's. Doric, do you want to go back to Doric, or do we want to finish up with what's Emerus doing?
Wouldn't mind.
We can go back to Doricwell, I think.
Okay. Doric. Up to you. It's your call now where you go.
I are the is the merchandise for the blacksmith like in the open?
It's under a tent and locked up, but yeah, it is.
That's not a problem. I'm gonna go over to the blacksmith. I'm
It's gonna be
specifically
these two
looking
tents
for
right here.
going to come down, get underneath the tent, and I'm going to actually look around for any weapon that is. I'm basically looking for a magic weapon. Doesn't need to be crazy.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Investigation. I'm good at those. That's a 25.
There are no magical weapons easily visible. There might be some in a crate that is locked.
That's fine. I'm gonna pick the lock.
Okay, give me a lock pick checks. Lock picks checks with thieves tools.
These tools. Okay, that is going to be. What do I?
Dexterity.
Do I use? Okay, dexterity.
Dexterity and proficiency.
I have expertise in these tools, so that's going to be plus 13. Wow. Wow, that's a 30.
Very silently, you pop this chest open without even a creak. Inside, no magical weapons, sorry.
What is inside?
Mostly raw iron, steel, raw steel, a couple of ingots of what looks like adamantine, and a couple ingots of silver, looks like.
Adamantine. Putting that shit in my bag of holding.
All right, add 3 ingots of adamantine to your bag of holding.
All right. My silky bag of holding, to be precise. All right. There goes that idea. I'm gonna... Oh... Is it... How's my chillometer?
Since you're under a tarp, you're actually warming up a little bit.
I'll, like, try to, like, rub some more feeling back into my arms and my legs, pull my cloak around, just to take a few seconds to catch my breath. And after, like, I don't know, 30 seconds, we're just gonna leap back up into the air and continue flying down the street.
Go ahead and do so.
Oh, there we go.
Alright, you can keep going. So, you cross over the tavern, you see this large building with the domed roof right here. It looks like there is a faint yellow magical beam kind of coming out of the peak of one of the dome.
Oh. Before I investigate that, you said, like, this building is like a tavern?
It appears so, yes.
Can I see what's happening inside the windows?
Most of the top floor windows are draped. The downstairs looks lit, but there doesn't appear to be much movement. If you would like to get right up to the window, I can tell you exactly what's going on inside.
Yeah, I will... Dork will take a second to carefully, like, peek inside the downstairs windows.
Inside, you see a rather empty downstairs, tavern. You see... Actually, let me pull up my notes. Shoot, why can't I search? Okay, there we go. As you get close, you notice that the title of the name of this tavern is the Second Crow. And it appears to be lit downstairs, but you don't see anyone downstairs. Actually, I take that back. You do see one person passed out at a table.
Do they look to be a guard?
Nope, they look to be a normal person.
Civilian
Or
clothing.
normal civilian, yeah. They appear to be an elven woman with short black hair, wearing kind of raggedy clothes.
Like, just kind of shitty clothing?
Yeah, I mean functional, but drab, yeah.
Like peasantry clothing?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, there seems to be some civilians here, which knocks off one of my concerns. But, I will hop back up into the sky, and I'm going to fly onto the roof of this big old building over here.
Right. From the roof of this building, there are no open windows from on the top floor. However, there are what appear to be... there are no clear windows on the top floor. However, there do appear to be stained glass windows that surround this dome on all sides. The center, as you get close, there looks to be some sort of focusing array for magic that houses a crystal on top.
On top of the building?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get a closer look at that.
Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana check. I'm good at those. Ugh.
That didn't sound like a good
Ignore that
sound.
comment. I'm gonna use Flash of Genius to make that a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That's, I mean, it's still pretty good. This is
I rolled a
some
5.
sort of. This is excuse me. This is a amethyst crystal that is focusing energy that appears to be coming from below it. You're not sure exactly what it's doing, but it is perhaps amplifying it, tempering it, modulating it, something like that.
Would I know if it would be dangerous to remove this thing?
Yes, it probably is dangerous to remove it.
Good point. I will still keep its existence in mind. I will, is the stained glass around the building, does it depict anything?
Mostly pictures of, it actually depicts an anathema, the movement of the sun throughout the sky during the period of multiple seasons. So you watch as on one section of the circle, the sun rises up, like in a curved pattern, and then as you trace your way around, it follows where that sun kind of goes through the seasons. Kind of like a rotoscope.
I just had a really bad, I just had a chilling idea of what this thing could be. But, is there any windows at the bottom floor?
There are, but they are currently closed with storm shutters. Sorry, not anathema, analemma.
Analemma.
I thought I was wrong.
Actually, is there chimneys over here?
There are.
How big are they? Can it perhaps small creature?
Just big enough for Doric. But it's going to be a tight fit, and yeah.
If I get my face right into there's no smoke coming out of it, right?
No.
If I get my face real close and cover the sides of my face and peek inside and let my dark vision adjust, can I see if there's any sort of vent closing me off?
Give me a perception check. A normal roll, because it's normally disadvantaged, but you have advantage here.
I have a suggested course of action whenever there's another break in scenes.
Yeah.
Ooh, 18.
18, yes. It looks like there's a closed damper at the bottom of it. And can I have everyone give me a Constitution saving throw?
Damn it.
Yay, I get to roll!
I'm sorry, guys.
26.
19.
Ooh, 23.
Nat 20, so 21.
Fuck yes.
13.
Oh, everyone but Emrys passes. Luckily, everyone takes 1 cold damage. Emrys, you take 2 cold damage. I guess since you've been running, you are now warming your body up enough or something.
Sure.
Okay, can I try and look through any of the clear portions of stained glass to see what's
No.
inside?
It's not clear.
Damn
it's
it.
Glass. Sorry. At some point, you gotta pick up your cards and leave.
All right. Well, at least I found what the crystal at the top. It seems to be feeding the barrier, right?
It could. The beam of energy that's coming out of it goes straight up and then disappears into the clouds.
Is the color of the beam similar to the color of the barrier?
Yes.
All right. Well, I found what's probably the source. A really bad idea of what it could be. Looking around, can I see any other areas of note in the distance?
Not in the distance, but right next door, you do see a large compound that looks to be well lit up. From this vantage point, you can actually see, even beyond your vision, that this appears to be... Here, I'll just let you see it. This appears to be some sort of manor or mansion. Well kept, well grown. There's no snow on the ground, but you don't know the purpose of it. And that's pretty much the only thing of note that you can see from here.
Hmm. I'm gonna fly over this manor.
Okay. Like I said, there are lights on in the houses. Looks like there are 2 large houses and then 2 other smaller, perhaps guard shacks or butlers' servant quarters, but you're not sure. There's no movement.
Is there any windows?
There are, yeah.
I'll peek inside.
Okay. Within, you see well furnished mansion. If you're only peeking in, there's no people that you see in the windows that are open. Actually, I'll take that back. There is, in one building that you look in, you see what looks like a living room or like a fire room. There's like a nice fireplace going. You do see a pair of people just kind of lounged and reclined in nice, cushy armchairs, asleep. Both of them appear to be they both appear, or one of them appears to be an Azamar woman, and the other appears to be a human man.
Can I ask a question about that?
Yep.
What to you makes them look like an Asimar? I just want to know what that looks like in this world.
Sure,
That's a good question.
Doric, because you've interacted with Azamar before, you know some of the traits of Azamar are exceptionally gleaming skin, almost gemstone-like hair in the amount of shine. Some Azamar have, like, especially powerful ones, have an aura about them, especially around their head, almost like a halo, except it's more diffuse. This one has all the signs of that. Normally, one of the biggest ones is eyes that don't have an iris, but their eyes are closed, so you can't make that exact observation.
All right.
They do have pupils, yes.
Is there more town like this way?
You don't know. I mean, you would assume, but it's dark and rainy and cloudy and misty and, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go that direction.
Right. We will go back to Emrys. Actually, as you pass over, you do pass 2 guards walking down the main road. We'll go back to Emrys. Emrys, what are you doing?
I am going to use my hat.
Yep.
Its ability to cast 1 wizard cantrip.
Yep.
Are the guards as far back as their tokens are? Like
so
how
you
far
see,
back?
Yeah, you see two guards are in their shack. They did not notice you. And 2 guards, or you do hear a guard that has been running after you.
I'm gonna turn around, walk carefully
Yep.
until I see him pass me.
All right, you're gonna wait a bit.
I'm gonna wait right here.
All right.
Sorry,
Yeah, at
I
this
should've
point
said
you
that
do
before.
see him run past.
Once he gets to like here,
Okay.
30 feet away from me, so It's not that far. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion to make it sound like a one of those elk cry scream yodel
Oh, a bugle?
things.
All right, yeah.
It's a bugle, an elk bugle. They have to. I had to pull it up. What is it? Minor Illusion. They can like tell if it's fake.
Yeah, that's an investigation check. They got a 14. What is your DC?
Is there any way to improve my DC? Oh no, wait, it's fine. I have a 15. Whew.
Okay.
And I have 15.
Nice. All right. This bugle, this very high-pitched, eerie noise reverberates through the forest. The guard immediately turns around and cocks his head, and then just stops running and just starts walking over to where it was and starts peering through the underbrush, seeing if he can, I guess, see this elk.
After I cast that, I'm gonna move as carefully as I can to continue on through the tree line.
Okay. Yeah, you can keep going.
Hopefully I
You got
have
high
time
enough
to-
stealth.
And then I'm just gonna
Whoops.
slowly.
I think I dragged you by accident. Oopsie.
me back. And then I'm just gonna carefully make my way back to the party.
All right. Yeah, you can do so. I will say you will take another. Plus 2. You'll take 3 necrotic damage from your thing, and at this point, you now. Yeah, you can keep going, and you will run back into the party.
Yay! Okay. Once I get to
He's alive.
I'm gonna drop it. Emrys is soaking, breathing heavily. His hat is off. He's got it one hand. He's running.
God, Emrys.
So
So?
it's big as fuck.
Draw.
There's at least one ballista on the northeast side.
Oh,
There
that's not good.
are. Oh god, my memory's failing me now. Okay. So I went around the right side. Obviously, there are 2 docks, and both of them are stocked with at least 2 to 3 boats each. So either one is a fine getaway point. At the northeasternmost point, there are 2 entryways that are not gated, and I did not see guards posted around one of them, but there are guards posted like on the wall, so it's not like totally open. There's another entryway northwest point, and there's a gate in a similar area northwest-ish that I'm not sure if it's locked, but it is like a firm gate. It was pretty big, so it could be the entrance. There are at least 4 guard towers on the whole thing, probably more. One of them heard me, but I doubled back and used an illusion to get them from coming here. So they're definitely vigilant for something. I don't know. I wasn't threatened immediately though. They were just trying to figure out what made the noise, so maybe they aren't.
Is the ballista manned?
It was
That's
not.
such a good question. I don't think so.
Well, I mean, if it all goes bad, maybe we just find the ballista and we get to it before they can, and we friendly fire.
Hey,
Well,
Lawrence.
the ballista was on the corner of a building, so and I really didn't peek over the walls, so it's entirely possible there are several ballistas.
Hey, Lawrence. Give me a history check.
Oh,
You got it.
it's a fucking turret.
Yeah, what is my knowledge of this turret? Oh, I rolled a 2 on the die, making it a 3.
Never mind.
No knowledge. Ugly turret. We don't know her.
Did you find a way to get in, or is this the only opening?
No, there are like 4, and a 5th one that's gated. None of them are like overwhelmingly open. The northeastern one, you have to pass by at least 1 or 2 towers of guards to get to it, but it seems to be the most unprotected as there are 2 gates like immediately adjacent to each other. So perhaps it has something to do with trade or wherever they need to move larger things.
Do you think it would be worth maybe asking Doric to survey that corner a little bit more? We could send a sending to him.
I mean, I don't see why not. I guess we just have to decide. We have to make a decision about how we want to approach this. If we're gonna sneak. I don't know.
From what you said, an all-out assault might not go well for us. At least not from the outside. If we find a way for all of us to get in, it might be easier.
It might be better to send. Now, this is gonna sound risky, and it is, but it might be better to send a couple people in to sort of get a feel for it amiably, and then use sending to send that information back out, because I don't see a way for all of us to successfully sneak in.
Is that not what Doric is doing right now? Doing the aerial maneuvers?
Yeah, but that's not all of us. Doric can't single-handedly kill everyone in there. And we don't even know if that's the best path forward.
So you think we should send in a strike team?
Or a couple people to tactically get information. I mean,
Listen, I know we've been dealing with.
I don't know much about these people.
No, he does bring up a good point. And, I mean, with my history here, I might be able to get some information.
They might be otherwise normal people.
I was in the impression that this was going to be a fire-on-sight method. For them to us. I thought we were not welcome.
In most situations, I would think so, but if we really think that talking to them would get us some kind of information, then if any of us were to do it, then I would probably be a guy.
I'm just saying
but
that...
I don't know. They also could have heard otherwise and maybe see me as an enemy, but I was once allies to this place.
I feel like...
distinct feeling.
She'll cock an eyebrow at that information and say, "So you were once part of the Daybreak Society?"
Not quite. I was part of the Fedoran military, but they, turns out, have held quite a lot of power in that military for a while.
She goes back to rest.
I'm just saying that looking at our options, we can all try to sneak in. We're most likely going to be caught. We can all bum rush it. We're operating off a very small amount of information about how many people are in there. I mean, even if when Dora comes back, what is the information he can offer us from just visuals, right? If we want to go in that sort of way, that I could see how it makes sense. But don't you think we could also get information by just sending 1 or 2 people in, even if it does put them at a minor disadvantage?
How high up was the wall, like the barrier to the town?
10 feet.
Okay, I could jump over the wall in a less guarded place.
I also do have a flying broomstick. I plan to use it myself because I'm not very jumpy, but if anybody needs it, it is an option.
I will say, Lawrence, darling, if we need to do a infiltration you are not known to be the stealthiest person alive.
Yes, I am more than aware of that. As he jingles his clanky armor.
I know, it's a wonder they haven't heard us. I've been all over your armor.
Lawrence, you do actually have... I mean, it's not terrible. Because
I'm wearing armor that's actually not clinky, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. I mean, it is clinky. It's just muffled. It's, what, in mithril?
Yeah. It's an especially light armor. And flexible.
It's not really a matter of if we're physically capable of getting in. It's what if we go in, Doric gives us the information he can visually see, and they secretly have like 50 people hiding in one room. Like, I know it's I don't see how going in and attempting to appeal to some sort of authority or like personhood is going to put us at any greater disadvantage than just going in with less information.
I think if we, I think if we do all go in, it's probably on site for everyone there. But at the same time, if we send in a smaller team, if we separate ourselves, then we're also putting ourselves at potentially an even bigger disadvantage.
Listen, possibly, I mean, Doric's been in there a while. I'm assuming he might have gotten an eye on something. It's possible he's found an area of interest. As I said, maybe there's a huge thing in the middle that looks like a shield generating thing, as I proposed in the start. Or something. We get information from him. We find a part of the wall, which, you know, he can also see, that seems to be unguarded. We all get over, and we move towards, you know, whatever the thing is. And then if we get caught, then we fight.
Seems like a lot of ifs.
Well, your plan has a lot of ifs too. That sounded really petulant. Petulant.
This whole conversation has been nothing but cautious hypotheticals, and I do not mean that in an insulting way. However, we must choose action, and will always be things going against us that we will not expect, given the entire situation.
I know, but it's... And forgive me, Celica, I don't think it's condescending to try to narrow the margin of error here. I mean, I'm literally dying in the cold right now, and that is not hyperbole.
Yes, we're all dying in the cold.
We're... Anyway, I'm just saying...
He says as he's wrapped up in the warmest, biggest man.
Yep, please, Ember. I'm just saying that if there are means by which to gain more information, I feel like that's not a totally dismissible route. I mean, I guess we just have to wait for Dork to get back, but...
Yeah, Dork, feel free to be moving around while you do this. I'm keeping an eye on you, and if you go over something...
We've been doing nothing but gathering information. At some point, we also didn't need to strike. As you said, at some point, we're just gonna freeze to death out here. We can't wait so long.
Speaking of, everyone give me a concept.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be time for another concept.
Damn it, sorry. I made it happen.
It's not you made it happen, it was about time. 21.
Nat 20.
26.
The dice give it and the dice take it away. That's a nat 1, baby.
4.
4?
Did you roll with advantage?
Advantage. Oh, thank God. That's gonna be an 11.
Oh, still not enough. Ember and Emrys, you take...
Yeah.
Ember and Emrys, you take 10 cold damage. Everyone else takes 5.
Ooh. Damn.
Yeah, no, we can't stay out here that much longer.
Can we send in for Dork to wrap it up?
We can do that, but also hypothetically, I could spend that spell slot healing us, and we could stay up here.
Fantastic.
Stay longer.
You get a campfire going and some marshmallows, and then...
Yeah, with all the dry wood around you?
Yeah.
The very
I'm just gonna
noticeable
do... I'm just gonna do a level 1 Cure Wounds on Emrys real quick, because he's not looking too hot. You heal 17 hit points because Cure Wounds is based as hell in 2024.
Pee-pee.
Wonderful. That's about 5 minutes of standing out here.
Depending on what Dork comes back with, I am able to outrun everyone in that building. If we need, I don't mind posing some sort of distraction.
I was also willing to maybe chuck a rock into the woods across the road and distracting one of the guards up here to just get in the first place.
Yes, but the thing is, if they know that something's awry, will they hit the alarm immediately? I don't know how guarded they are around here, especially with your little thing before if the guard's already on edge.
Another if has entered the conversation.
Okay.
All he knows
okay.
is that there was a fuck-ass deer roaming around.
Okay. Listen, I'm good with the distraction. Get him away, we sneak in and we take it from there. I don't like being out here. Being inside is better.
You are the
Being
one supposed to
inside.
be the most comfortable. Please help yourself.
What?
We should call Doric before we go inside.
For all we know,
It's 'cause I'm
he
sitting in a man's arm,
captured
really?
by someone else.
I have a crazy idea because I really don't want to spend this level 3 spell slot to send ascending. Jesus fucking Christ. Instead of sending ascending, hypothetically. Actually, I'm gonna say this in character. Instead of sending a message with sending, what if I just stop concentrating on my enhancing his wisdom? That should send a similar message.
I am not familiar with magic. Is that something that he would get an innate sense of?
That's a question to the GM.
Yes, likely, yes. Dork would
Okay,
feel the
cool.
the lapse of enhancement. Yeah.
Please, if it would call our friend back, I think that would be advisable, especially if it is of little cost to you.
It is of 0 cost to me, which is exactly why it's perfect in this scenario.
And with that, Lawrence will drop concentration on enhance ability. Dork, you will feel that spell's power drop.
Go back to Doric.
Doric will just, as he comes over this field, he'll just be like, damn it. Well, the spell definitely... Well, since Doric can also cast that spell, he's gonna guess it should not have just run out of a duration. He's gonna...
Yeah, if he also knows it, he would know that if he maintained concentration, that spell should last for an hour.
Yeah, it's been about probably 40 minutes or so. Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it's been about an hour, actually.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
I mean,
Don't do this to us,
I
man.
have a timer on the recording of how long y'all have been doing this.
Either way, this is Dork's call, homies.
Would I be able to get back to there before my invisibility runs out?
How long does invisibility last?
1 hour.
It's dropping about now.
No!
You do have like another like 8 uses of invisibility though.
It's 9 uses. Thank you very much. If it is just for safety, I will use another charge of my
Okay.
spell.
Are you
spell
making
score,
your way
yeah.
back to the party?
Yes.
Okay, give me a survival check.
Survival check. What the hecky? Oh, that would have been useful.
No
if-
idea which direction the party is.
Ooh, 19.
19. Okay, you do know where the party is, so we can have you just beeline straight towards them, just to save some time because we are getting at the end of the session. I expected you guys to get a little bit further, but
Well.
such is the game.
Ain't that
Can only do
the-
so much.
Expect
Isn't
less
that
of us,
the-
please.
lesson of like D&D?
Did you just join Naya?
You're doing for me, actually, to hear my beautiful voice.
Oh, I was moving the wrong one. There we go. Okay, Doric is back. Doric's back with the rest of the party.
Yay! Spill
You
the
hear just
beans.
like a shimmer of wind, and Doric will drop his invisibility and land back down. And as soon as he does, he will just go like shiver and just pat himself down with prestidigitation to like not only dry himself but also warm himself up.
I'm gonna say as soon as he gets back, after we all like welcome you back and all that stuff, like make sure you're okay, Lawrence will start muttering a prayer of healing, which takes 10 minutes. So he's gonna get that started now.
I will actually,
Okay,
like... Dork will just appear and just... Sorry, I took so long that... Yeah, my flight is only so limited in speed.
Yeah, how
I want
long
to
did you
take in
stay in
as
the
much-
air, actually?
My boots of flying have a total amount of flight time of 4 hours.
Okay.
He'll actually, as an apology, he will actually start using prestidigitation on the others to not only dry them, but warm them up.
Hey, what did you see, Oric?
Alright, well, it looks like... Honestly, it looks like quite limited guard presence in the streets. Not many people out and about. The place looks decently deserted, but that's just... Well, it's still in the middle of the night. There are a few guards walking the streets, but not too many. Just enough that we'd have to be quite stealthy. But, good news. I think I've found where they're storing whatever is generating this great big barrier.
Great.
I don't know what it is. I wasn't able to get a look inside without getting into too much trouble, but it's... Something is being stored in... looks to be a church? Or a chapel with a domed roof. Easiest spot, it's decently big, and there's a bit of a trail of magical energy spearing out at the top. And if anything does happen, we're not able to... There's some sort of focusing gem at the very top of the building that's focusing whatever energy is being produced in there into the barrier, but I didn't want to touch it in case something really bad happened, because if something's powerful enough to generate this entire barrier, disrupting that flow is going to be quite... Well, I'm certain it's going to be quite explosive.
We have a location then.
It seems to
Now
be up
is
a
the
main
way to
street.
get there. Yeah.
I've also noticed
have
that
been-
there's...
No, go ahead.
I've also noticed that... Well, I didn't see many, but there does seem to be civilians here.
Right. I mean, let's not kill those.
I mean, I wish there wasn't.
I mean, it is a town, right?
TM, were there civilians when I was here last time, or was it just a military base?
No, there are civilians. It's a rather large town, about the size of Shirok.
So it's always been like this.
Yeah, more or less.
So
Listen,
we are
I-
essentially helping in a war, right? This is like a war mission. You do remember that, right?
Does it make it any better?
No, I'm just saying this isn't a military base we're attacking. This is a city.
Part of me was hoping that they'd have gotten rid of at least some of the citizens.
I mean, do we really need to destroy the city? We sort of just need to get rid of the big thing in the middle, right?
We're not going to destroy
Yes.
the city. Just more concerned about what the Null Forces are going to do. But, well, there's not really much we can do about that.
Well, we took the mission, and so and unless you want to go find somebody and switch sides, which, by the way, we could, but unless you want to do that, we're kind of
There's
stuck.
no way in the hells I'm going to help the Daybreak Society.
Oh shit! Yes, that's right. They're on this side. Yes, we can switch sides.
Okay. Well, it doesn't have to be about switching sides. It could be about looking at. Oh, I know this is we don't have much time, and this situation requires a lot of nuance, but we don't need to blow up the whole town just because we don't like some of the people here, right? Like we can all
Who's
agree on
saying
that.
blow up the town?
I do not think they were speaking literally when they were talking about the potential casualties that this town could provide. I think Doric was hoping for maybe a more empty place for things to happen, but I do not think he intended for any destruction to actually take place to the citizens.
Exactly, thank you.
When has war only impacted the soldiers?
Okay.
It's
Okay.
fantasy.
Listen, let's just have a singular focus, right? To get to the church thing, right? Ignore everything else. We're not here for anything else. We just get to the place, right?
Excuse you, we are here for something else. I don't want to bring down that barrier, honestly, until we find my husband.
Okay, but then we need
Honestly,
extra
when the barrier comes
reconnaissance.
down, that's when the fighting is probably going to start.
See, this is what I meant by we can't just randomly start shit without knowing what's actually going on inside the thing.
And you know what's a great distraction to finding your husband? A war.
Not if that war is... But the war
What
is
is
going to
stopping-
overtake where he might be.
What is stopping us from trying to persuade our way in?
We can go do that right now if you
Walked
want.
up to the
I'll happily
guards
do it.
Okay, but
Please
where
do.
would we come from? They're going to be insanely suspicious of how we got in here.
I can erase his memory as soon as we walk away.
Or we could
We can pull a bit of the truth. We can say we accidentally got transported here from the Fae.
Yes, we could do
pull,
that,
like,
or
a
we
full
could,
lost traveler move.
or we could say that we, did meet the gnolls and that was a part of a thing. But I mean, there are many crumbs of truth we could sprinkle in here that would make a lot of sense.
All right,
Listen,
that is a good point.
I'm open to that, but not
You
all
two
of us.
are-
Just
I should rely on you two if we need to bullshit our way in there.
actually, I think I agree with Emrys this one. Emrys, are you ready for an idea here? What if the two of us, as our own strike team, whatever we want to call it, we do the good old-fashioned fake prisoner gag? We let them take us into town.
I would be down. The only problem is, where would the other three go? Unless they are taking us in.
No, I don't. We can't do the full out of character Star Wars in character. We can't do the full fake god thing.
These are not the
We
droids you're
can't
looking
do
for.
the Death Star gag.
Okay.
I know that's. Sorry, I had to do the reference.
Well, if we want to have enough time to find Doric's husband, then we can't exactly leave the three out here to die in the cold.
No,
Speaking
but
of,
they
give me
can
con saves,
infiltrate.
everyone.
Yeah, there it is.
They
I was
can
gonna say,
the fact
infiltrate
that
on
I'm-
their own.
I'm
Does the
getting
fact that I'm like helping people warm up change anything?
I'm just addicted to rolling these dice.
Yeah, everyone give me an advantage.
18.
15.
26.
21.
8.
Right. 8. Emrys. Okay, everyone but Emrys. Everyone but Emrys takes. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. 8 points of cold damage. Emrys. Sorry. Everyone but Emrys takes 4 points of cold damage. Emrys, you take 8 points of cold damage.
How's that prayer of healing coming along? Surely it's been 10
I was
minutes.
right about to ask.
Yep. Go ahead.
Sure.
Roll that healing.
Okay, and I'm gonna spend a 4th level slot on this instead of a 2nd. So it's gonna heal 48.
This is
Oh, big dice. Sorry, what's your
How
question?
much?
Ember, building off your plan. If this is part of the Daybreak Society, and it pains me to say this, but they are racist towards bestial people, we could do the prisoner gag where I'm the prisoner and you might be able to get by with a sort of shared,
No. I mean, I like that. I do like that.
Don't say it like that because it sounds way worse when you say I like that.
I know.
Everyone gets
That was the
21 points of healing.
I
for
can
everyone,
do
by
it
the way.
believably.
Because what we could do is we could say you could sprinkle crumbs of truth. We were in the Feywilds. Perhaps you were chasing me to the Feywilds. I led you astray in the Feywilds, whatever. And that way the whole party could get in, and you would still have an in of, hey, we got this guy type thing.
Dory, would you be okay with me also arresting Dearest?
I mean, how would that work?
Well, I say I got these two creatures. Sorry, I'm gonna say some bad things here, but you know.
I'm bracing myself. Continue.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just Dearest is rather bestial, so it might help sell it. I don't think it's gonna help our cause if we show up. Hey, we're with you guys, and we have
We could
bestial
do-
command.
we could
Wait
do
a minute.
bit of
Wait a minute. I have a very interesting idea.
Okay.
What if I'm one of the prisoners, or just the only prisoner, and I'm transformed into a were-hyena?
They might kill you inside.
That's the
That's
yes.
something I
That's a
can.
little too much risk, isn't it?
True.
Plus, I have the invisibility hammer, and I'm way faster than any of them, and pretty slippery.
yeah.
So I feel like I have the strongest chance out of everyone of escaping bonds.
That makes sense.
So
then.
we wanna go the four of us. I point at me, Lawrence, Dorig, and Telka. We captured these two prisoners, chasing through the Feywild because they've been sent by the nobles to disturb it and yada yada yada, and we'll convince them to, what, take us to their leader?
You could say you're seeking shelter.
That's a good. We are. Okay. Listen. Unless Robo and I have hypothermia, anybody have any major issues with this plan?
I do not think we should go up to them supposing that we already know their allyship. Maybe we can happen upon the start of our journey.
I think
Or
Emma
we're-
already kind of tosses his hair and makes him look a bit more like bewildered. Don't worry, I play a great damsel in distress.
I actually have a really good idea. And I need everyone, but especially not you, Ember. Actually, no, Ember, you cannot be excited about this. They heard my footsteps earlier. If we go and make a show of me being caught with the rope of entanglement, you could probably sell that I was not with your original party.
Oh, that is fabulous. I love that.
I think
Let's do that one.
it
And
might
then,
be
because
best-
I'll be tied with the rope of entanglement, I could untie it anytime.
Perfect.
That
And that
is,
might-
I think, the best plan so far.
It might, and I would say it might be best if I remain as the eye in the sky, just in case anything bad happens. Celica, is there any way to open some sort of? Is there any way you could allow me to telepathically talk to everyone else?
I am sorry to say I do not think I can do that. I've not really awakened my mind to that point yet. I might. I'm checking my character sheet.
I don't know how a silence
Oh my
work.
god! Just fucking kidding. Eat my whole every. Okay. So I'm going to.
I was gonna say.
I was like, I'm lying. I'm actually lying. It's just under a different spell name than I expected. So I'm gonna cast.
swore you brought up something like that. That's why I was asking.
I was gonna do Rary's telepathic bond. So I can do a telepathic link among 8 willing creatures in range, which they are. We all have to hold hands.
Yay!
Until the spell
Everybody
ends,
get
the
in.
targets can communicate telepathically through the bond, whether or not they have a common language. The communication is possible over any distance, though it can't go to other planes.
That's
So yeah,
fucking
it's just
sick.
open up comms for the rest of the. This lasts
Yeah.
for.
Oh.
And it's
Maybe
a
you should have done that earlier.
That is perfect.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Save so much stuff. Okay.
No, but
Could I
now
say
it's
I'm
like
gonna
a
time now?
beautiful
Many
timing.
hours.
And sorry, the name of
Yeah,
this
let's
is
do it.
Rarity's Telepathic Bond?
Rary apostrophe.
Oh, Rary's.
Rary.
Oh, wait, copyright.
Not the.
Here's how
not
we're
the
gonna play
horse.
it.
Okay.
Okay, Dor, you go in the sky. I, together with my boyfriend, Ponisalica, my grandma, and my dog, points at Dearest, found this criminal.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna hand Ember the rope of entanglement.
Am I really going to?
Hello, old friend.
Oh, you're making this worse.
I'm going to be completely
Remember this,
honest. I'm on board with most of this plan. Just, I'm admittedly a bit nervous about having Dearest in a position to, be taken by them. He's not exactly something I want other
We could stow him.
military
hide him in the
powers getting
trees.
their hands on.
We can keep him out here, but I would like to have him in a fight if it comes to it.
All right, I will. Actually,
We're also probably not going to be able to get back here before we need to go to the chapel, right?
Oh, that's true. So we should keep him near us.
I just had a thought. If the guards do see Dearest, you see, this is quite awkward. I modeled Dearest after Aya's woven form. They might. I mean, it's dark, it's rainy, he has a hood that I can put on him. They might recognize him, depending on some factors, but it could also help give us some information on where he could be.
It's up to you if you want Dearest to come or not. I can sell it either way, but it depends on you.
I'm certain, so I can't believe I'm actually doing this, but Dearest, listen to what Ember says and do whatever he asks.
I'll use it responsibly. Hey, I'm freezing my ass off. Embers, run.
Right? And with
Let's go.
we will end the session.
Oh boy,
Oh, it's gonna go bad.
This is fucking crazy.
good to be back.
Yeah, wow, you guys started off as you always do.
Classic.
When do you ever think that we're gonna do exactly what you plan?
I planned
Come
out
on,
the
you're a DM.
I planned out the entire next day.
Listen, to be fair, you ginormous map, you paralyzed us with options.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
there's a
good
lot.
He ended up deciding on the
I
false
think it was
prism.
the actual opposite problem. I had literally nothing I could do without escalating, so I just was chilling. Granted, hindsight, I could have cast that spell before any of us decided to break ever, but I unfortunately did not do. That was the one thing I probably could have done. So I think paralyzed with options, yes, especially with the way to get in. But yeah, no, I wish I could fly. I was searching. I'm like, surely I can be invisible. Surely I can deafen someone. Surely I can blind. And I was like, no, we can't get past these guys.
I don't know. It seems like even if you could fly, that wasn't really a thing for you. But if you do need to fly, my broom is an option.
I can fly, actually.
Oh, okay, sweet.
It's just the spell, though.
I think it's just such a large situation that requires the group deciding what to do together that it's just going to take a long time.
Yeah,
It's
so much planning
absolutely-
and recon.
I planned this out so that you guys would now everything's on you. This is like the least railroady I can possibly be for you guys. So
This is
I'm excited.
Oh, this feels very open-ended.
I'm
Like we're playing a big ass Dishonored level.
Yes,
Go
that's
low
exactly
chaos,
what I was-
everyone.
I took inspiration from Dishonored and a few other stealth games, and you guys are going about this in a very, very fun way that I'm very excited to see you guys, execute on this.
Yeah.
When's the last time we did a plan like this? This is so fun.
This is really interesting.
I think the
I'm
last,
so happy we landed on this.
I think the last
Yeah.
plan that you guys did was. I mean, I want to say the
Was it
masquerade ball,
Arcana?
like getting into the masquerade ball,
Yeah.
but Lily, you weren't there for that, so
No, I don't think I've ever been a part of party hijinks like this. This is hilarious.
there was like the Paratha's tomb in the desert plain, where you kind of planned a little bit, but not to this extent.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I
There's
think my
also
favorite part
the.
about the plan is Emrys being able to untangle himself literally at any point in time. As soon as you said that, I audibly gasped. I was like, Hog.
I'm also.
No, go ahead.
I'm also nervous because Doric's main means of attacking is his gun, which is super loud.
Really fucking loud.
Just
Yeah,
roll
so
with the
that-
spark and choose
that's-
the quiet option.
So
Right.
true.
Ha!
Uh-huh. Just like that's one of the reasons why I was looking for like a magic weapon. Like I needed a backup, but also like
You have your
does
warhammer,
Lawrence
I thought.
use the what?
You have your warhammer.
It
Don't
isn't
you?
magical.
Oh, right.
If you do want to use Spell Eater, I am perfectly fine parting with it.
Because you don't really use it that much. You rely on magic more.
Nope,
often,
I
right?
am all cantrips all the way.
Okay,
This
then
sword is
I even have
passed
Warcaster,
around.
so I'm. Yeah,
it's been passed back and forth between Doric and Lawrence over and over.
exactly. Yeah.
Like you have
all right,
it. though,
cool.
you have it.
I can move. Should I move the Spell Eater to party equipment or just delete it
you-
from my inventory?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, there's another thing before we actually end the call. If you guys want to split up your gold and take a portion and put it into the party pot, feel free to.
Probably. Oh, it's a separate tab.
Yeah, so under inventory on
Oh,
D&D
yeah.
Beyond, you're going to go under party inventory, and I've put one gold piece in there for testing, so I'll remove that right now. But it looks like Spell Eater is in there already. Celica, I will
Would there
give
be-
you... I'm going to make a placeholder character for you, Celica, so you can interact with the party inventory and stuff like that.
Would it be a problem if I add my diamonds to the party inventory, or should those stay in mine?
I'm not going to tell you guys what to do with the inventory. You guys can do whatever you want with the party
Okay.
inventory.
You have diamonds that you're gonna share?
Well, it's not so much to share because I think they are best used with me for my magic, but that's just to keep in mind, like, this is how much we have. This is
It's
one use
easier-
of Revivify,
Yeah,
Oh, I
there's
forgot to
upsides and
or
downsides
3
to
uses of
using
Greater
it.
Restoration.
There's obviously the upside of identifying who is carrying what, but yeah, up to you guys.
Loves of
I'm also
missile
just gonna
sparing.
put up some of the magic items I've been keeping in my inventory.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
What?
Some stuff I never used.
This is not making sense. Okay, wait 1 second.
Moss is getting one guide.
Okay, there we go.
Yes.
I added 1,000 gold to our thing. Let
Whoa!
me fix my inventory.
Fuck yes.
Make sure, yeah, if you add gold to the party inventory, make sure you remove the same amount of gold from your inventory.
Okay, there we go.
How do you...
Oh
I
shit, I
will
have
say
a
I
potion
miss
of cold
this party.
resistance. Sorry, Emrys. This could have
Huh.
been really useful.
I think it's really
It's all
interesting
good.
how naturally everyone RPs with these characters. Like it's very like bam, 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 bam.
I feel like we all get right into it. I mean, we argue and are insane, but so in character. It's crazy
Yeah.
every time.
Someone
Absolutely.
has been holding on to Trident of Fish command. You're evil.
That's Emrys.
Me! I'm here to use it.
You are big and greedy. Big
That's-
and greedy.
Ember's
Oh, this
beloved
bottle of
trident
Speakeasy
of
is
fish
going into
command.
the party equipment.
Well, also, I'm pretty sure canonically in the picture we drew of like the wagon, it hangs on the wall of a wagon right now. So let's say it's there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It's in the
oh,
wagon.
Your
like a
wagon
trophy.
is like miles, hundreds of miles away right now.
Oh shit. Okay.
Sad.
Well, then I guess the trident is technically strapped to my back. I guess.
How can I add
I
from
mean,
the?
it's up to Ember whether or not he took it. I mean, he never really had an attachment to it, so he could have left it.
No. The only time I ever used it was when we were in. There was like a weird, like, swimming creature that turned out not
Yeah,
to
you-
be a fish that took over
Yeah,
my
you
mind.
attempted to use it,
Yeah,
it
it was
didn't
an
work.
Aboleth.
Yeah.
Oh, it says that the spell leader is still equipped by Lawrence Colmer.
I get rid of it.
Sad. That's cool.
Click on spell eater and see at the very
Unequip.
bottom. There we go.
I have unequipped it. I'm also gonna take those gloves of missile snaring if nobody else wants them, because I think it'll synergize nicely with my
if it's
shield
in
of
the-
missile attraction.
Please
it's
do.
in it-
I don't want them.
If it's in the party inventory, it means no one else really needs it, so.
I will equip them.
Get a need and greed system.
I have not had dinner yet. Neither has my lovely my lovely boy. So I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
hop off.
I wanted to get it
every-
started, but I don't have wireless earbuds.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, players. Thank you, spectators. As always, it's been a wonder playing with you. I'm so happy we're back. And hopefully, since I have the next session planned, I'm going to leave next week open for anyone who wants to run something. But if not, I'm happy to run it next week. So up to you guys, up to the other DMs in this party. So with that...
I am very down to continue this campaign.
And as advertisement, I'm running my Elder Scrolls Daggerheart game tomorrow.
This is true.
I'm
yeah,
so
very
excited.
exciting.
Yes.
Good night, guys.
So with that,
Good
thank you,
night.
everyone. Good night.
Good night, everyone.